Alright, so I looked around, couldn't find any pieces of metal. This is aluminum, so I'm a little less worried, but you can see it's clearly cracked all the way through. This is my theory. This is what happened. So yesterday, I was checking for boost leaks, and on this side, it was leaking. And I don't know if you can, from here, it's just coming out the threads for some reason. Who knows why? I don't know if those lines indicate anything, but if you could see that. But anyways, it was leaking, so whatever. Anyhow, so where I clamped down on the T-bolt, I guess that part of the T-bolt, which is here, I guess right here would line up with that, caused it to indent at that part or put too much pressure on that, and I actually somehow, not thinking at all, not even aware of this, lined it up with that cast mark right there. And I don't know if you could tell, but there's actually a crack right there. Yeah, you can see it. It's not focusing that well, but you can see it. There's a, let me turn the light here, if that helps. That makes it worse. Anyhow, there's a crack right there. Turn that off. And so that's what caused me to boost leak test again, and so then I kept getting bubbles coming out of this area. So I took off the hose. Actually, I didn't take off the hose. I gotta rephrase that. I pushed the hose back on. So it probably wasn't cracked because I didn't see any cracks, because I pulled the hose off a little bit, then I pushed it back on to see why it wasn't seating. So anyhow, but I didn't see that little crack there, and then I clamped it down, and then it was still leaking. So I clamped it down a little tighter, and still leaking. And then one more tighten down, and they got real easy. And I was like, did I strip the bolt? Nope. I saw a little crack right there, and I was like, wow, my heart kind of sank there. Anyhow, you can see that when I line this up here like that, this may or may not reach across. I don't think it will. I'm not going to try to bend it. It doesn't look like it'll reach all the way across, so there's obviously some metal missing. I looked inside here, and you can see those two little specks. That's where the hose, I think, was clamping down, or maybe it wasn't, I don't know. But I cannot find anything inside here. There's nothing in here. Looked inside the intake mani, didn't see anything in there. So, I guess, it being aluminum, it'll melt. It gets right around 1,000 degrees. Hopefully, that won't damage the engine. I don't know if I broke this off earlier yesterday. This little crack. I'm assuming not, but I don't think this would have fallen into the engine. It might have just fell into the ground. I don't know where it's at, but I'm going to search a little bit more. But anyhow, again, just, be smart with those T-bolts. I apparently wasn't, and I don't know if the manufacturer can do anything with this. It would be great if they could, but if they don't, then I'm just going to chalk this one up to a learning experience, but hopefully they'll help me out. I don't know.